Military veterans, what made you proud to serve? It wasn't the medals or the honor ceremonies. It was a 7-year-old Afghan girl who taught me what courage really looks like. I was deployed to a remote outpost in Afghanistan when our medic got wounded in an IED blast. As the only guy with basic first aid training, I became the unofficial village doctor for emergencies. One morning, this little girl named Amira showed up at our gate with her grandmother. Amira had been born with a cleft palate, and the local doctors couldn't help her. Her grandmother begged us to do something. The kid could barely eat solid food. She spoke in whispers because her condition made it painful to talk normally. Other kids in the village called her names and threw rocks at her. I wasn't qualified for surgery, but I radioed our base hospital. They said they could fix it, but someone would have to escort the family through 3 Taliban-controlled checkpoints to get there. My squad leader said it was too dangerous. We're not risking 6 Marines for 1 civilian medical case. But I couldn't get Amira's face out of my head. This kid couldn't eat properly, couldn't speak clearly, and got stared at everywhere she went. In a place where being different could get you killed, she was incredibly vulnerable. I made a decision that probably saved my soul. I volunteered for a reconnaissance mission and took Amira and her grandmother in an unmarked vehicle. We hit 2 Taliban checkpoints, but I'd learned enough local dialect to convince them we were just family traveling to the city. The first checkpoint was terrifying. Armed men surrounded our car, demanding to know who we were. Amira stayed perfectly still while I talked our way through. At the hospital, American doctors performed the surgery for free. It took 6 hours, but they completely rebuilt Amira's face. 3 days later, when the bandages came off, Amira spoke her first clear word, "Thank you," in perfect English. But that's not what broke me. 2 weeks after I got her home, Amira showed up at our base again. This time, she brought her cousin, Hassan, who had been born with the same condition. "Please help him too," she said in broken English. "He deserves to smile like me." This 7-year-old girl, who had just gotten her own life-changing surgery, immediately thought about helping someone else who was suffering. I spent the rest of my deployment secretly running medical escorts. We helped 12 kids total. Each mission was risky, but Amira always volunteered to come along and comfort the scared children. Word spread through the village about what we were doing. Parents started bringing children with all kinds of medical issues: burns, broken bones that had healed wrong, infections that local medicine couldn't treat. Amira became our unofficial translator and child advocate. The most incredible moment came during my last month in Afghanistan. Amira's school held a ceremony to honor the American soldiers who had helped their community. Amira gave a speech in front of 200 people, speaking clearly and confidently for the first time in her life. "These soldiers didn't just fix my face," she said. "They taught me that helping others is the most important thing you can do. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor so I can help children like they helped me." There wasn't a dry eye in the audience. Even our tough squad leader was wiping his face. Before I left Afghanistan, Amira's grandmother gave me a handmade scarf for the man who gave my granddaughter her voice, she said through tears. I still have that scarf. Every Veterans Day I wear it and remember that little girl who showed me what real service looks like. That little girl taught me that serving isn't about following orders or fighting enemies. It's about using your power to give someone else a voice.